music is banging. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, baby. Friday night. I wanted to change my settings, but I've got the music turned down. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Come on through. So, I'm currently playing a career, a 2-player online career with my brother. As Ferrari, I am Hamilton. He is Leclerc. I think I'm in 5th in the championship. He's first, and we've just had a 1-2 in Hungary, and now we're on Silverstone. We would have had a 1-2 in Canada, but I got a drive-through penalty at the end through not adhering to the strict Delta time
It might not be race day yet, but you
under
would
practice,
know
under a safety car.
the fans are out in force. It's practice time here at Silverstone.
Yeah, but here we are, Silverstone practice, and I've got some good driving in stuff here. We're going to be testing the hard on race fuel levels. I've got some good setups that I want to try out. There's Yuki in the Red Bull. Hey, well, you sit down. Hey, good girl. Oh my God. Sit down, Bella. Sit bloody down. Got a race to come. Come on, sit down. Good girl. Sit. Right, so we're going to do this. Is it already? It might be saved. Yeah, I think it is saved. My setup. So I've put the front right tyre at a slightly lower PSI than the front left because it's a clockwise track. The right front tyre doesn't travel as further distance, doesn't create enough heat or ideal temperatures, and stays cold, which isn't ideal in straight line braking, or for left hand turns. There are a couple of left handers, but it's majority right hand turns, clockwise track. And so the higher tire pressures you have, the less wear you have, essentially, because there's less surface area for the tire in contact with the road, which generates less heat, which sustains your tires for longer and basically makes them last longer. Your lower tire pressures you could use for quali. Yeah, we're doing that, buddy. Sit down. Sit. So yeah, we've got it. So we want a high tire pressure set up for the race, so the tires last longer. We might not have as much grip. Still ideal amounts of grip, but not as much as we would have if we lowered them right down, as we will be doing for quali. So we're doing a race run with 14 laps of fuel. Let's say 12 laps of fuel. We're going to be doing it on the hard, which lasts, according to them, a lifespan of 14 laps. But I mean, you could probably get up to 18 if you're, going to look after them. Yeah. So I'm just going to very quickly change the thumbnail on YouTube channel. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. So on my channel on YouTube, you'll also find videos, not live videos, but videos of our last race in Hungary. No, not Hungary. What am I on about? The Red Bull Ring. Yeah, that is the Hungaroring. Yeah. So that's the full race, 50% race, and we got a 1-2. So definitely worth a watch. Anyway, let's jump straight into it. Sorry, I am just changing the thumbnail on this live through. Okay, cool. Let's go.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
Sorry about that, guys. Right, let's rock and roll. So this is a long run test on the hard tyres with race levels of fuel, so heavy. Now we don't have any assists on, we don't have ABS, we don't have traction control, you know, brake assist, all that crap. But we do have racing line on. We don't have the 3D racing line, just simply the 2D racing line, so it's not standing out. I just think I mean, more than anything, it's just a reference point for braking. So you can see my surface temp of my tyres are up to temperature, but the carcass, which is the innards of the tyre, if you will, the inside of the tyre, the carcass, is cold. So not ideal for the hard, where you have less grip than the medium or the soft, say. So these aren't quite up to temperature. But we'll get them there. So we're going to start our first practice lap. Changing on brake bias. So I've got quite a low differential, on throttle differential, simply because of these long twisty corners. If it was a lock differential, the power would be put down in an equal way, which doesn't allow for rotation of the tyres, the rear tyres, at different speeds, which can cause less traction on tight corners like that. Here's Maggots and Beckett's. Turn the battery on, some extra power. We've got a fastest first sector, second sector even. Going to lower our brake bias for this corner. Turning nice and even, 54% brake bias. We're going to up it for this corner. More straight line braking. Nice and easy on the throttle out of here. Beautiful. A 132 is good. So you're talking race pace on target. I'm not too bothered about my positive and negative delta for this run. Not too bothered because it's a race run. So we've just turned DRS on. So we're going to decrease the differential a little bit more on this corner. So as you'll see now, the front right tyre is a little cooler than the front left, because like I say, it's a clockwise track. The right tyre, the inside tyre, is doing less work. Is that Hulkenberg's just messed me up? You can feel it leaning on the tyres though in those long swooping corners. We are running quite low downforce, as downforce goes. So we were a second slower than that. No battery usage was low. I'm just trying to keep it as smooth as possible. At this early stage, see what sort of life we can get out of the tyres for the race. So we're already on 14% left from there. Which isn't terrible, but ideally I'd like to be a bit lower than that. I might have to just put these at max tyre pressures. That's the low downforce for you. That's why you got to be so smooth when you've got no assists on. You're dicing with death every high-speed corner, unless you're ultra precise. But what we'll do is we'll do this hard run and then we'll jump into a quali simulation, because this is only simulation for my online career with my brother, so it's basically just practice. Trying different lines, getting the best setup for the car. Sticking a bit of battery on here, and we're going to turn the battery off at this corner. If you look at the bottom right hand corner of your screen, you'll see me adjusting battery, brake bias, differential levels, you name it, just like the real pros. Speed. Not ideal entry. The thing is with these cars is as soon as you get up to speed, you've got amazing downforce. So it's just about bringing in the throttle and the acceleration smoothly until you've increased your speed. See, at low speed like that, you've got little downforce through the aerodynamics. You're relying more on the tyres. So you have to really work the throttle smoothly. Whereas high speed corners, where you've got a load of downforce through the aerodynamics, you're not having to rely on the tyres as much, but more so the aerodynamics. So like here, we don't even have to brake, we're just letting off the throttle a little bit. You can see the throttle input down below at the very bottom of your screen. You can see me letting off it, it's the green bar. And the brake, that's next to it in red. See the 29% front left tyre line. Because it's a clockwise track, we're leaning on that left front tyre quite a lot. Ooh, okay, not a bad time. Now I'd shift down gear there because you've terribly wide. I shift down gear because it stays in too high a gear. So there, you can put down the throttle quite well because you've got speed, you've built up aerodynamic grip, you're good to go. Apart from Bearman blocking me on exit. And if you're feeling spicy, guys, you can always cast this to your TV and pretend it's the real thing. Right, where are we here? Lap 6. And grip's dropping off quite a lot. Seconds down then on our 1:32 lap time. So I took more curb then on entry, gained a bit more time. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn my battery off to create more engine braking for these corners. Also, turning your battery off helps corner exit in terms of putting down traction. You're putting down less power, so less slippage. Stick a battery on here. Quite a lot, to be fair. Oh, we've overshot this corner. It's a shame because you need a good exit out of there for this long straight. I just lost 4/10 on that corner alone. So, yeah, we've got a 1:32.6 there. So we're still on target in terms of 1:32s. I've just got a text message. I bet it's my brother who said he wasn't going to play on F125 tonight. And I bet he's announcing this and been like, oh, I want to play. You just saw there from that snap how easy it is to drop the rear if you're not really smooth. I'm a smooth operator. That was better entry, sticking left until later on in the corner and then just working it right. Wow, too much curb on there, too much curb there. Got a bit of fly juice on the screen. I'm loving that. Can you see that on the screen? It's fading now, but that was hilarious. Oh, I'll put my DRS on show there. The thing about this track is you can be really smooth. There's no crazy corners that just require a lot of input. They're all really smooth corners. But by that corner there, you've got enough grip to be putting down a lot of throttle. Just turning the battery off for this corner, just so that we can harvest back that energy. I mean, if you look now, our delta's positive. We have 2/10 up on that 1:32 lap time. So battery off of these S's. Just let off the throttle. Ease it in. Get a better exit this time. Beautiful. We're only 1/10 down here. 9 laps in on the hard with a 52% front left tyre. That is track limits in the race. 3 of them and you get a penalty. We lost a lot of time there. Still, good consistent times. I think we're going to come back to the pits now. If we look at those tyre temps, yeah, we're at 100 degrees, which is about standard tyre temps. Staying as left as we can. So yeah, we're going to box this that.
This lap then comes to the pits at the end of this lap.
I need to turn up engineer voices, so turn it down. Bit too much.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. The fastest lap at the moment, 1:32.2. And we're in front of Leclerc, Verstappen and Russell.
Nice. And this is on master difficulty, the highest difficulty, and so we're beating Leclerc there on hard tyre pace. Interesting. Sick. So, session info. So we were at, what, 90%? Saying 36% wear. I think that's probably the least tyre wear of one of the tyres. So we got a 132.2 on the hard. Leclerc's lapping it at 132.6.
Right, so far, our best lap, 1:32.2.
I know, brother, I know. I think it'll be good to see. Leclerc for a minute. So he takes that entrance quite slow. I don't know if he's doing a kill down lap here or what. Oh no, I don't think he's doing a standard lap. See? Okay, George has just gone fastest, but he's on the soft.
The speed trap, 210.1 miles per hour.
Okay, 12th in the speed trap. So, what I'm going to do is jump to quali. And see where we stand in qualifying.
What an incredible practice session.
Jeez, we finished down 9th.
The fun doesn't stop here though.
130.
As the rest of the weekend unfolds.
Wow, we're going to have to do some improvement on that hard tyre. Yikes.
Welcome along everybody to a venue that was built for speed. Once an airfield, now one of the finest racetracks in the world. It's qualifying day here at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
So I'm gonna go down to an 18 and a 20.
Okay, the forecast looking good for this session. We've got dry weather all the way.
Oh, we've got 17 minutes. Okay, probably get 3 runs in there. Right, now tyres. For quali, we're going to turn them right down. We might do a 22.8.
To view current strategy and race objectives, press the MFD button to open the multifunction display, and then press it again to cycle through
So,
until you reach the strategy and objective screen.
The lower the tyre pressure, the more surface area, the more grip. But the more heat you generate because of the more surface area. Or increased surface area, should I say. We need to change our fuel load from 12 laps to 2. And then we're going to save this. You know what, I'm going to stick with a 21 wing. Bottled it. I'm going to save this setup. Cool. So we've done our fuel, we've done our tyres. We're ready to rock. Track's quite busy. I'm gonna have to wait. I mean, we could go out now. I'm just gonna go out. Screw it.
Okay, engines fired up.
Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Just increase audio engineer volume. I want driver mix. Cool. You want to turn your battery off for the outlap, just so you don't use any of it. And you just want to monitor your tyre temperatures. That sounds worse. Let's try it. Jesus, that rear view mirror is so big. That's crazy. Oh, that's way too high. What am I doing? Cool. Sounded better. So you can see the carcass temperature of my tyres is pretty cold, but trying to warm my tyres up without using any of the tyre life, which is that screen you can see now in the bottom right.
We've been pushed down to P17.
Flying through there though. Not as clean as I'd like, but no purple sectors yet. I've got to be so careful on that curve. Try and make that as straight as possible to put the power down. Fourth. So what I'm going to do is, how much fuel have I got? I could probably do 2 warm-up laps with that amount of fuel, just to get it right down. Because you can only put a certain amount in terms of.
Right, so our fastest lap currently 1:29.0. Okay, we're 20th in the speed trap, 201.5 miles per hour.
I think I can go a little bit lower on the tyre pressures. They really didn't heat up or wear out as quick as I would have thought. I know I was doing a slow.
The track's pretty quiet at the moment. Perhaps we should get out there, get a few laps in.
But yeah, I think I can go to like Behrman. Why is the audio changed so much? What did I change before? I've got the Sony H9s. I think the Pulse Elite will probably be closer to them. Cool. Let's go. Sorry, so where were we? 5th, 129. Okay, 128.2. So I've got a second to make up essentially, which I think is doable.
Okay, guys, everyone be aware the car's ready to go.
Baby, baby. So we've got a second to make up. Big shout out to T-Dog. T-Dog is my online career buddy who I do an online career with. Not this, obviously, this is just practice outside of that.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Alright, mate, I know how much fuel I've got, I can see. I wish they'd, like, put the actual engineers' voices on. That'd be so cool. I feel a bit nervous. Everyone's watching me. Don't watch me. Don't look at me while I do this. I do it now, so you don't know. Yeah, imagine the actual voices. See, so tyre wear is minimal, even on the lowest tyre pressure, which is going to afford us more grip. So what I like, since there's some, right, you can hear the drag of the rear wing, but when you open the DRS, it goes away because you're removing the drag. Increased our diff. Too much curb. Oof. So we've decreased our. Jeez, that's awesome. Decreased our error. I mean, it was pretty low anyway. To lean on the tyres more. Decrease the aero because we were 20 in the speed trap. No. Thought I'd lost it. Pants were pooped. Too much curb. Holy shit. Shit was it? Better. Okay, I think we improved massively. I think we're still 2/10 off max. This is 95 difficulty, don't forget, so Jesus, they're fast though. But that was better even with lower aero, so let's so let's return to garage. So 95 difficulty, yeah. Still fine-tuning, we're 3/10 off. I know, it actually does though. It's got new everything and I've just got nothing. I've got last year's car. I still think we can make all that 3/10. It wasn't perfect, was it? We got, oh my.
Okay, our best lap so far, 1 minute 28.4.
Right, let's go again. So we'll do this final run. New tyres. So we're on 18 and 20, which I think is low aero for here. We'll open up that diff a bit more for here. Yeah. I still think you can do 2 out laps.
Okay, we're 20th in the speed trap,
Nice one.
201.5 miles per hour.
Still 20th
Car's
in
ready.
the speed trap.
Let's get it out there.
Slowest car ever. I mean, the speed trap isn't completely representative of you being the slowest or fastest car. It never was. But do teardrops fall onto my pillow at night, knowing that I'm 20th in the speed trap and Leclerc's first? Of course they do. Wouldn't you cry yourself to sleep? Right, I need full concentration. Don't talk to me while I'm doing this. Nice, smooth out that. We don't want to get tyre wear, we just want to heat up our tyres. So you can brake in a straight line while you accelerate. Give you more carcass temperature. Carcass, who made that name? It's the inside of the tyre, mate. Deep breaths, come on, we can do this. Do you believe in me? What am I saying? Of course I do. Right, we're on point for tyre temps. No tyre wear still. Boom. Did you hear the drag? Drag. No drag. Drag. No drag. Front left's getting a bit cold, so we'll do some braking while we're accelerating. No. Motherfucker. Fuck. Calm. Damn. 14's down. Not making that up. Let's pull out some crazy ass fucking sector here. Come on, baby. Do it to me. Still 210s down. It was that differential. Too wide. Shame that we would have had pole, I think. We were 1/10 off Max's first time, so I'm not exactly sure where we were at the end. I'm guessing they improved.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out
Max
tomorrow.
difficulty, 7 cents off on the first run. Still got some tweaking to do. So yeah, we'll go from there. But thanks for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.